On this video we're taking a look at one of the NHL matches, which are happening on Tuesday, March 1st, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, 4 betting tips and predictions on that game. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Calgary Flames vs Minnesota Wild. The Calgary Flames and Minnesota Wild meet Tuesday in NHL action at the Xcel Energy Center. The Calgary Flames look for a win after winning 11 of their last 12 games. The Minnesota Wild need a win after losing 5 of their last 6 games. Our first pick is Minnesota Wild for the win. And here is why. The Calgary Flames are coming off a road win over the Minnesota Wild by the score of 7-3. In the game, the team needed 35 shots to reach their scoring output. 2 of these goals come as the result of power play time. Overall, the Flames had 5 power play chances, giving them a conversion rate of 40.0%. Defensively, they did a good job avoiding penalty time, giving the Wild just 2 power play chances. The Minnesota Wild are coming off a 7-3 loss to the Calgary Flames. In the road defeat, the Wild gave the Flames 5 chances at the power play, leading to 2 goals. Overall, they allowed their opponent to score on 20.0% of their shots. This is going to be a great game between 2 of the best teams in the Western Conference. The Flames are looking to build off their recent 7-3 win over the Wild and their current hot streak, but the Wild look to bounce back and even things up on their home ice. The Wild should find the back of the net throughout the game with Kirill Kaprizov, Ryan Hartman, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating quick shots on the net while establishing a strong offensive zone presence. The Wild should also limit the Flames' offense with Alex Goligoski, Jared Spurgeon, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up and forcing turnovers in the defensive zone, while Cam Talbot blanks shot on the net to snap the Wild out of their current defensive slide. The Wild should win the game with a strong performance on their home ice. Our second pick is over 6. And here is why. The offense has been great, but the Wild hope the defense can improve, allowing 3.08 goals per game, including 14 goals in the last 3 games. Alex Goligoski and Jared Spurgeon have combined for 5.1 defensive point shares and 99 blocked shots, but the rest of the defensive unit has struggled and is allowing opponents to carry the puck into the offensive zone at will, especially after star defenseman Matthew Dumba was placed on injured reserve. The bright spot has been the play of starting goaltender Cam Talbot, who has a 910 save percentage and a 2.94 goals against average on 990 shots. The Minnesota Wild are averaging 3.7 goals per game and are scoring on 20% of their power play opportunities. Kirill Kaprizov leads Minnesota with 24 goals, Matt Zuccarello has 36 assists, and Kevin Fiala has 159 shots on goal. Defensively, the Minnesota Wild are allowing 3.1 goals per game and are killing 78.7% of their opponent's power plays. Cam Talbot has allowed 89 goals on 990 shots faced, and Kaapo Kähkönen has allowed 52 goals on 625 shots. The offense has been incredible recently, but the defense has led the way all season, allowing only 2.43 goals per game. Oliver Killington and Chris Tanev have combined for 7.8 defensive point shares and 135 blocked shots, while Rasmus Andersson and Noah Hanifin have added 5.9 defensive point shares and 133 blocked shots to give the Flames 2 great defensive pairings. In addition, goaltender Jacob Markstrom is having a great season in the net with a 925 save percentage and a 2.13 goals against average on 1154 shots. The Calgary Flames are averaging 3.4 goals per game and are scoring on 22.3% of their power play opportunities. Andrew Mangiapane leads Calgary with 27 goals, Johnny Gaudreau has 45 assists, and Matthew Tkachuk has 166 shots on goal. Defensively, the Calgary Flames are allowing 2.4 goals per game and are killing 84.5% of their opponent's power plays. Jacob Markstrom has allowed 86 goals on 1,154 shots faced, and Dan Vladar has allowed 31 goals on 319 shots. Our third pick is Minnesota wins 3-1. And here is why. Despite the recent struggles, Minnesota will get back on track Tuesday night with a win against Calgary. Minnesota is in a revenge spot and will look to bounce back following the blowout loss to get back to their winning ways. Minnesota has the better offense and will rely on their scoring and home crowd to end their losing streak Tuesday night. The Wild are having a great season led by a dominant offense, scoring 3.72 goals per game. Kirill Kaprizov and Ryan Hartman have scored 43 goals and 57 assists, while Matt Zuccarello, Kevin Fiala, and Marcus Foligno have added 51 goals and 73 assists to the top two lines, but the rest of the forward unit has been great as well. Joel Eriksson, Matt Boldy, and Nico Sturm have combined for 32 goals and 30 assists, while Frederick Gaudreau, Brandon Duhaime, and Victor Rask have added 18 goals and 31 assists to the back end of the forward unit, making the Wild offense tough to stop. The Minnesota Wild go back home Tuesday night, struggling as of late, losers of 4 of the last 5 games played, including the 4-goal blowout loss to Calgary. Kaapo Kähkönen was terrible in the net for Minnesota, posting a .848 save percentage after allowing 5 goals on 33 shots in just over 56.5 minutes on the ice. For the season, Minnesota has used 2 different goalies, combining to post a .913 save percentage after allowing 154 goals on 1628 shots against. Cam Talbot is goalie number 1 from Minnesota, with 19 wins and 31 appearances, posting a .910 save percentage this season. The Flames look like one of the best teams in the NHL, with their offense stepping up and scoring 3.43 goals per game, including 41 goals in the 9 games since the All-Star break. Andrew Mangiapane and Matthew Tkachuk have scored 53 goals and 42 assists combined, while Elias Lindholm, Johnny Gaudreau, and Blake Coleman have added 54 goals and 86 assists to the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has stepped up as well. Milan Lucic, Sean Monahan, and Mikkel Backlund have combined for 24 goals and 39 assists, while defensemen Oliver Killington and Noah Hanifin have added 11 goals and 38 assists from the point to open up the offense. The Calgary Flames have been an offensive-minded team this year, averaging 3.43 goals per game on 35.9 shots. Johnny Gaudreau is the offensive leader for Calgary, posting a team-high 65 goals to go along with 45 assists, including 10 on the power play. Andrew Mangiapane leads the way with 27 goals on 128 shots. Our 4th pick is Minnesota scores over 1.5 goals. And here is why. The Calgary Flames have been on a heater over the last 3 weeks, and it's tough to bet against them right now. With that said, it's only a matter of time before the Wild get back on track, and it's not often you're going to get them at home with a pick-em price. You can make a strong case for either side, but I'll back the Wild on their home ice. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.